Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review. Now I did this movie review maybe I think once or twice, maybe 3 or 5 times, because I kept having to fix the camera and stuff like that, and it just kept messing up the video. So yeah, I'm going to be doing Brightburn movie review. I hope you guys like this video. Let's jump right into it. So you already know that Superman has a different type of story. He's from Krypton and stuff like that, and he's an alien. He's not human, And yeah, so basically that's what this movie is, about. Basically, like it's the dark version of Superman. You know, there's this alien that crash landed into these people farm house, yard and stuff, and that the woman always wanted kids, but I guess her husband wasn't ready, or she couldn't have them or something, and she just found them in the in their on their property in the woods, and she got him, the baby, and she raised him like her own kid. He went to school and everything, unfortunately, and he was picked on, bullied, and everything. And like, of course, being evil and stuff, it has its consequences. Like, he's not human; he's an alien, and he didn't have an emotion. So, like, if he were to get in trouble, he wouldn't know what it felt like. You know, if he were to get hurt physically, like someone would have cut him or stabbed him or something, he would see the blood, but he wouldn't know what it means. He wouldn't know what it meant. So there's this one scene in the movie where he took gym class with, like, the gym class he was a part of, they were like mixed in. They were like girls and boys and stuff like that. And they messed with him, picked on him, and there was this one girl, that was like in on that with the other kids, and they just like messed with him and stuff, and he took that seriously. It's a serious thing to be bullied and stuff, but the coach was all like telling the girl to pick him up off the ground, help him up, and she reached out her hand, but he took it as still a sign of defense and everything. So he took her hand, and she was picking him up, and he broke her hand. And then that's when her mom and his, adoptive parents and stuff, they went to the office, and then the girl's mom was so furious. She started saying horrible things about him, the kid, and he ended up showing up at her job where she works, and I think it was like a diner or something. And then he shows up there, and it's late at night, like midnight, around that time, I guess you could say. And she was just about to close and get off work, and he shows up and started hearing like stuff hit the floor and stuff like that. And she went out towards like the area where the seats are inside of the diner, and she saw these symbols all over the windows, and it was raining in the scene. So it was rain. She saw all the symbols, and it was raining on the windows and everything. So it was like smog, but she could still see all of them. And she kept hearing something, so she went to the back, I think, and then the lights went out or something, and she got like hurt by this kid. The kid showed up, and I think he stabbed her in the eye with a piece of glass or something, and she died or went to the hospital. I have no idea, but she got stabbed in the eye and everything. And yeah, at the woman that took him in, the lady towards the end of the movie, she died. He killed her. He killed the stepdad too. Well, the supposed stepdad. He killed him too in the woods and stuff like that, because he was gonna kill the kid. So he ended up killing him first. So he died. Then the kid went back to the woman's house where he was raised, and he flew her up all the way up in the air before he killed all the cops in the house, because she called the cops on the kid. But and then on top of that, she had his spaceship that he crash landed in their barn the whole time. And like the kid, the kid, the boy, the alien, um, he had like he would have like dream nightmares and stuff, I guess you could say. And he would hear like noises and stuff, like pulling him towards that barn where his spaceship was and stuff like that. So, that's probably another reason he was upset too. So I don't really know. And before he killed all those cops and everything, he went after her. And she tried to explain and explain and explain, but it wasn't working. He didn't fall for it. So then he picked her up and flew her all the way up into the air and dropped her 100 feet, and she died. And then the next scene was that the kid was okay, he survived and stuff like that. And there was it was like on the news and stuff. The deaths and stuff. It was on the news the next day. So I'm just my personal opinion is when it comes to stuff like that is don't push people, don't pressure people. Like if you know that they have, like if they're hurting, don't keep taunting them because they're gonna break and they're gonna snap and then bad stuff happens. That's basically what I'm gonna say about this movie. It's a really, really good movie. You should check it out on YouTube and everything. I liked it personally. It's scary on, a few jump scares on some parts and everything. But for the most part, it's good. So, yeah. I hope you like this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Mostly comment because I love answering you guys' questions. That's it for this video, and stay tuned for the next one. All right, bye.